You be talking crazy.
Oh man.
They be talking crazy. Any of y'all watch the Kanye and Nick Cannon jump?
Nah. What's the interview?
Yeah,
The podcast?
Cannon class jump.
Oh, he did one?
Nah, I know Kanye was on that joint.
Yeah, it was like today. For real.
Okay.
How long is it? Like 3
Just 2
hours?
parts. 2 parts, like 2 hours.
Oh, I'm definitely listening to that
Yeah,
shit.
I'm about to watch that probably tomorrow or something.
Kanye just be off, be saying everything, but it just be like some type like brilliance within like the crazy shit he be saying.
Yeah.
It's because Kanye be scatterbrained. Like his thoughts, it's not like it's kind of like it's not all connected, but it's like it's connected. It's weird. It's like he'll just throw out an idea which connects to something else, which connects to something else.
Yeah.
But if you know what I'm saying, like, if you're a person that needs the whole story in chronological order, then Kanye is probably not the nigga that you want to listen to gain an understanding. But if you can just get if you want to get the gist of his point, like if you know what I'm saying, if you can get the pretty much the overall big picture, you'll be fine. But if you're the type of person that needs A to Z in an explanation, then Kanye's not your guy. His thoughts are like scattered, but you can still follow it. But some people need that shit to make sense from beginning to end. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes, like Kanye, it's like kind of like if you're on the same page with him and you can understand what he's saying, you'll get it. But if you don't know what the fuck he's talking about and he's not explaining it from A to Z, he loses a lot of people. You know what I mean?
At the same time, he spent a lot of the time talking about his like wealth and him becoming a billionaire. Like it was a lot of like ego like centric type shit. And
I believe it.
You know, and it's funny because like people in those circles, that's how it is. People in those circles, because it's like, you know, you got the elite of the elite, millions of dollars, and you know, it's like, I got all this power, but here's Mark Zuckerberg. He has more than me. So now I have to prove that I'm up Mark Zuckerberg. You know what I'm saying? I have to prove that I'm in the same class. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I feel like that's what it is. It's like when you know you beat the average man, you beat the regular person. Now your ego is more focused on beating better than the icons, the Steve Jobs of the world. You know what I'm saying? Like the Henry Fords, like, you know what I mean? Like those type of niggas. You know what I mean?
That's what he's saying. It's like, why they not talking about me? Why they not talking
about specifically?
Easy.
His Nick.
But even within that, what Kanye's saying, that's just kind of reality of life. Like you're never ever truly appreciated while you're living. Like niggas only really give you your true respect once you die. Like as much as people talk about Kanye, when Kanye dies, niggas is gonna be all up. Like as much as people talk shit about Kanye, when Kanye passes, even the niggas that be like, I ain't fuck with him, but you know, now he dead, like, you know, hey, he was like, you know, transcendent. Like I ain't gonna lie. Like
all that shit. It's gonna come out too. That's exactly how the motherfuckers gonna sound.
It's gonna sound.
Like that's how it's gonna be.
Kanye though, because Kanye already surpassed a lot of shit, a lot of people or whatever, and I think he gets his respect. I think he just, like I said, it's that ego. I think it's just the ego. That's all he's really trying to please at this point in time. It's who in here is gonna say that Kanye ain't about shit? You know what I'm saying? He ain't really doing nothing out here, none of that shit. He's already passed the buck.
Even with speaking, but even when you talk about niggas like Kanye, like all those niggas have enormous egos. Like even for you to even get to that level of success, you know what I'm saying? You have to have an enormous ego. Like, you know what I'm saying? So
but Mark, you gotta watch it. You gotta watch it, John. Like the way he come off sometimes is just like fucking OC. Like they can't appreciate me making $300 billion in one quarter. Like he focused too much on that shit. Like
that's too much.
That's probably how he be up talking to Kim, talking about that shit.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, the nigga definitely got an issue. He wants to be loved. He wants to be worshipped. I'd probably say that. I think that's probably a better way.
That's the best way to put it. Yeah,
but see, that's the difference. That's the difference in personality, and that's the difference between him and Jay-Z. Jay-Z never wanted y'all to praise him. Like he was never like, bruh, I got this and I got this. He never really talked about his money until he got like $1 billion. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
now in bars, Jay-Z definitely
like
was a stunt. Jay-Z was a stunting, and his bars, that nigga stunts like crazy.
He stunts hard, but he doesn't. I feel like there's a difference in you need to appreciate this rather than you need to praise me. I don't know.
Exactly. No, I agree.
Yeah, you're right.
I agree.
I'll compare it since he wants to be in the fashion world and all that shit. Compare it to Jordan. You don't see Jordan. I swear Jordan is more of a household name around the world. You know what I'm saying? You don't see Jordan out here. Oh, niggas need to praise me.
Yeah.
You know, you already did.
To your point, Corey, you remember that conversation? You remember that conversation he had with Sway when he was trying to, tell Sway that it's hard for him to break the
Sway.
You know what it is?
It was, and he tried to
but at the same
I'm gonna tell you exactly what it is.
He did exactly what he said he was going to do. Like he said he's going to beat Ralph Lauren or whatever. He did exactly what he said he was.
I think the chip on Kanye's shoulder comes from the fact that he, from like an archetype of male, who he is. Like he was always like the underdog. It was like he wasn't the cool guy in school. He wasn't the guy that all the girls liked. He wasn't like, you know what I'm saying? Nigga was like a borderline nerd. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you kind of being dismissed your whole life. You being rejected your whole life. You got people sleeping on you your whole life. You got people doubting you your whole life. So then all of a sudden when the guy who people don't expect to win becomes a winner, he's still in the mindset of thinking niggas is sleeping on him. Niggas is not giving him his proper respect. I feel like that's probably what a lot of his issues is. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know.
Yeah.
With that said, I look at him like niggas who sign up for the police force. They was bullied and bitched in school and shit, and now they want to boss up on niggas out this joint. Like, all right, Kanye, it's too much. I appreciate his music and all that shit, all the beats he made for Rockefeller, all that. I appreciate all that, but like you're doing too much. It's too much talking.
Yeah, he gifted. He definitely gifted. He just got a complex, and he want people to like.
I will say he's saying a lot of shit as far as like abortion and shit that nobody's talking about, like how Planned Parenthood and all that shit is targeting, the black community. Like he does focus on that shit, and he has the facts that back it up. Like nobody speaks.
He's talking on that, huh? I didn't know he was talking about that now.
Yeah, I mean, and that's the thing. Like, a lot of people, that everybody got their issues, but if a motherfucker say the truth is the truth. Like whether you like somebody or not, whether they have a mental illness or not. You know what I'm saying? It's like there's a motherfucker out here with a mental illness that'll make a great point that a nigga who seems to be on their square could be dumb as shit. You know what I'm saying? And there's a nigga with a mental illness who makes way more sense than them. But what a lot of us in society like to do is like if we find one flaw, we can point at a person. We can be like, because you have that flaw, nothing you say is valid. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's a problem. That
Marcus, I think it depends on the delivery, though. I think it depends on the delivery.
I think it depends on if you like the person or not. I don't think it has nothing to do with delivery. I think it's fully 150% is if you like the person or not. Because if a person that you like, they might not say it the best, you'll defend and make excuses for their delivery all you want. I feel like delivery really isn't important if you focus on the truth. If you focus on the truth, you don't give a fuck about how they say it. You more focused on the message. So all that how you say it shit, that's just an excuse to dismiss a motherfucker. I'm just being real. Like
I hear you.
To me, if you focus on the truth, how they deliver it don't mean shit. If they say if they say some real shit, they say some real shit. Some people are brash. Some people are more brash than others.
Yeah.
But I don't negate from the truth. You know what I'm saying? Just because one person said it more harsh than the next nigga. You know what I'm saying?
That's why I say it's the delivery though, because if you're more brash and just arrogant about some shit.
But some people may appreciate.
Some people that'll turn people off the whole message.
May actually appreciate a more brash delivery. Like some niggas
some people do
say it in a fucked up way for them to get it. You know what I'm saying? Some people, when you say shit nicely and you say shit in a way that appeases their emotions, they don't learn shit. Some people need their feelings to be hurt to understand something. It's just the fucking truth. Some people just need this shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and then it depends on what you're speaking on.
My bad. Yeah, cover this.
So it sounds like we in OT.
Oh, but so where's our perspectives though? What was your perspectives? Because remember when we was talking about I said that Chadwick Boseman shit. I was like,
get into it.
Got some
do you think that's a
overtime perspective? But I want to hear what y'all had to
conspiracy?
say. I just want to see if we on the same page. But Randall, I know you said you had some on that. I think Phil, you said you had some shit like
I know that shit
something
lowered
like
the
that,
frequency,
as far as
man.
Chadwick
Especially
Boseman.
like with like all the black empowerment and shit that was going on, just to take that shit away.
Exactly, Phil. That's the same shit I'm thinking. That's the same exact shit I'm thinking. But go ahead, Randall.
One
I
of
thought
the
y'all was
leaders.
going to say something else.
B,
I
fix your
seen
camera.
I seen a meme. I thought y'all was going to say something
camera.
else. I seen a meme, and I seen a meme saying that that he was poisoned or whatever the fuck, some like type Michael Jackson type shit. He was poisoned or whatever, and they're supposed to be doing another autopsy or some shit. I thought y'all was going to talk on some other shit, but yeah,
I didn't see that.
I mean, it could tie into that same thing you're saying, but this is the way I'm looking at it, right? Like, so like the whole Trayvon Martin shit happened back in 2012, right? So I don't know if y'all niggas don't remember, but we wasn't as pro-black as we are now. Like before Trayvon Martin, like kind of like, you know, everybody was doing their own thing. And it's funny because it's kind of like the 70s all over again, where niggas was wearing dashikis and afros and all that shit. And then it went away, and then here we are, you know, since Trayvon Martin died, 2012, and then all of a sudden all this blackness and niggas is repping.
Feedback is that?
Niggas is wearing. All right, somebody, what's going on?
Corey.
All right, so niggas wearing dashikis and all this shit. So you got all this, they showing black men getting shot on TV. So the overall morale of black people kind of went down. It's like, damn, like, you know, like kind of like the hopelessness, the spirit of black people kind of went down seeing us getting shot on TV. So then we came out with a movie called Black Panther, Black Superhero. It's like, damn, this is empowering. Look at this black man. He's strong. He's a leader. You know what I'm saying? Da, 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 da. So then we become attached to this character. You got niggas walking around doing this shit. I remember when I went to my brother's wedding the other day, 2 weeks ago, and I remember when I was getting fitted for my tux, the dude in line, he was measuring me, he was fitting me, and he was like, go like this. He said, do the Wakanda. And he just assumed that I knew because I'm black, because that's how it happened. So the nigga just said, he said, do the Wakanda, and for a split second, I was like, what the fuck is this nigga talking about? And I was like, oh yeah, then I did this shit while he was fitting me. But the only reason why I bring this up is because it makes so much fucking sense. Like, all the shit that we've been going through in these past years as black people, then we get Chadwick Boseman, all the characters he played, Jackie Robinson, black hero, fucking James Brown, you can say a black hero, fucking Frederick Douglass, black hero, Black Panther, black hero. Then to see this man die at a young age for the overall psyche of black people, like if let's say if this was some Illuminati conspiracy shit and he got sacrificed in this time and period of 2020, it would make sense. It would make perfect fucking sense. Look at all the characters he played.
Yeah, just like you said.
Like all the hopelessness that's been projected in mainstream media onto black people. Then you take a symbolic figure of strength, of leadership, of, you know what I'm saying? Then you take him away. Like I feel like that adds to the hopelessness. You know what I mean?
Yep. So and it just like you said, it just took away the momentum of everything that was going on, yo. Like, especially for him to be like part of the forefront of like just the movement of positivity and just the culture and having beliefs, like that just killed it. That killed a lot of spirit. I'm telling you, man, I felt the frequency get low after that shit. Turns you into a non-believer.
I be thinking like when shit like this happen, like when big names just like it's just unimaginable and these people pass away. I think it's like, I don't know, like we said before, it's like real live spiritual warfare. Like we are beat the fuck down. Like what the fuck
That's what I mean.
Yeah. It's like or it's like a break. It's like a break in the simulation, like if you will. Like how is this possible? Like this man has been built up to it means this much to like this set of people at this point in time. And this should happen at this point in time. It don't make sense.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. The time and it's so funny. Doesn't it feel like we live in kind of like in a script where it's like a nigga's like
TV,
and it's like shit is happening as it's supposed to happen. You know what I mean? Shit just seems so fucking engineered right now. It doesn't seem like we're living like just a natural life.
People
say what?
People are using the death to fuel their campaign. That shit is wild as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, speak on that. You were talking about that earlier. I haven't seen that yet.
Kamala Harris, goddamn.
What she do?
Black Lives Matter. Even like anybody see the MTV Awards? That's fucking Black Lives Matter.
Oh yeah, the VMAs.
Good.
Yeah.
That was all Black Lives Matter.
Yeah,
what they all doing? The little Wakanda
everybody.
Movie. They all had
who owns MTV?
Commercials, like how much money was dished out to that?
Even the award winners were talking about how they were affected by that shit, and like they were saying people's names, all that, Breonna Taylor, everything.
I'm talking about like
the
commercials.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. Like it was all around. It was all around. It was during the show. It was commercials. It was like the hashtag shit.
But if you look at the money, like who's funding Black Lives Matter, and then it's like the Democrats, George Soros. It's like one big circle. Like the money is going on one big circle. So like,
right, where's
this shit coming from? Why are our like heartstrings being pulled in this manner at this point in time with these people? Like,
just crazy. Like you said, man, that's part of the politics. They're using that shit because it ain't nothing else. It ain't nothing else.
And not even just that. Like, think about it. Like, all right, Black Panther. What was he? He was a hero. What is a hero? A hero is a savior, right? They take one of your saviors away, so now you're looking for a new one. You know, I mean, even on the symbolic, because there's been a lot of people who even though Wakanda and all this shit is fantasy world, but there's a lot of people who like take that shit seriously. There was a lot of people who was like literally looking at Wakanda like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is our, you know what I mean? Well, Wakanda wouldn't go like this. We need to try to live up to the Wakanda standard and shit like that. So I mean,
right.
You gotta look at it from that perspective. Like, the movie had a huge psychological impact on us as Black people. It really did. You know what I mean? So it's like for Chadwick Boseman to be gone, like, you know, that shit was heavy. It really is. That's not a light death. You know what I'm saying? Like,
not at all.
That shit means a lot. You know what I'm saying? He was.
Did y'all niggas know that he was in his 40s though? Did y'all niggas know?
I didn't know he was that old. I didn't know he was 43. I thought he was about around our age. I thought that the oldest might have been like 38. You know what I'm saying?
When I found out he was 43, that shit got me looking at all the other actors' ages and shit. I was like, I did not know Denzel.
A lot of them motherfuckers don't blossom until they get older though.
Yeah, but still, I just didn't know. They don't look like they're that old. Denzel don't look like he's fucking 65 years old, dog.
Black don't Chris Zach.
Yeah, that shit is really real. That shit is really real. I was fucking surprised. 43, dog?
Yeah.
But I mean, that don't mean nothing because, like, you know.
And then he died on Jackie Robinson Day.
Yeah, that was a wild.
That was wild too.
But I'm saying, but doesn't that sound ritualistic?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They moved the original Jackie.
That's what I'm saying.
They moved the original Jackie Robinson Day to that day. That's not the original Jackie Robinson Day.
But that shit sounds mad ritualistic, man.
It does. I'm sure I'm gonna find a rabbit hole here soon. Talk about that shit.
Y'all know I'm gonna change the topic a little bit, but y'all know the Asian dude, the scientist. I think it's Micho Kiko.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? Mm-hmm. He had put some shit out. He had did some post or some shit or whatever talking about he expects to see aliens in 2020.
Oh yeah, they already here, man. They already here, dog. Yeah, they here. They here.
I mean, you seen like the Pentagon said like what a month ago they found off-world vehicles. What the fuck does that mean? Off-world vehicles?
Right. Off-world vehicles. Where they find them motherfuckers at? Shit. I heard of off-road.
This the type of shit that's supposed to be big news. Like,
yeah.
They probably been had that shit too.
Yeah.
But nah, I know. I think it'll just
try to get people ready. They try to get people ready.
Yeah, it'll be a shock to really see this shit.
Like
yeah.
But the question is, are they really getting people ready for some other with some non-Earth motherfuckers to come out this joint, or are they getting ready for some extra shit, as y'all conspiracy theorists would say, some type of takeover, some new world order? They want to put some type of projections.
I don't even know. I wouldn't be surprised if like the niggas like obviously this is all hypothetical, but like I wouldn't be surprised if like let's say the elites of the world, they got like straight up contracts and deals and shit. I mean not contracts literally, but you know just deal like let's say the aliens might have been here the whole fucking time working with the niggas that's enslaved. You know what I'm saying? For their benefits. I mean, I don't know.
That's definitely like documented in
I don't know.
theories, but I'd be like on the fence with this shit. I'd be like seesawing with this shit. Like it's fake and it's real. It's fake. It's real because like a lot of the disclosed like documents and shit. It would tell you straight up like what type of programs they was running.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, but
and the only reason why I would say it's no contracts is because like if you're a superior race and you have fucking crazy technology or whatever the fuck, why do you need to get in a fucking contract with our ass and you can blow our shit?
The reason why I would say that, the reason why I would say that, the reason why they would have I'm not saying there's literally when I say contracts, I say deals or understandings. I feel like because like there's certain laws of the universe that's greater than even all living beings. So I feel like there's always gonna be boundaries. There's always gonna be certain shit that you just can't fucking do.
That makes sense.
You have to have a certain level of respect. You see what I'm saying? Like even if you was like there's certain like there's an all greater power that you have to respect. You see what I'm saying?
Like
so there's certain shit that you just can't fucking do. You know
even if it's as simple as morals, you know.
Like,
that's what I mean. That like even within that, like let's just say hypothetically, like on some Star Wars shit, even if these niggas had fucking the ability to fucking, lasso a fucking planet or some shit, there's still something that you just can't. There has to be checks and balances. It's impossible to have a existence without checks and balances. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, that makes sense.
But even
there's rules to this shit.
Like certain treaties and like 100 years ago in war, like when you had to like shake hands in like the middle of the field and like walk 20 steps and then start shooting at bombers. That's wild. Niggas ain't doing that shit now.
Oh yeah, that shit was the dumbest shit I've ever heard of, dog. That was the dumbest shit. I was like, why the fuck? Y'all niggas just laying out. Y'all just walk up to this joint. Y'all niggas stupid as shit.
But now niggas is dropping bombs with drones and shit. Like there's no type shit. So like there are treaties.
No respect.
There's no regard for life.
Exactly. But that's that shit that builds that negative karma. You know what I mean? And it like that's what I'm saying. That's why it has to be a level of morale or like some checks and balances. Like you can't just do what the fuck you want to do. You know what I mean? Because if that was the case, then we would just live in an existence full of chaos. If niggas could just do it, there has to be a sense of order. It has to be a sense of direction. You can't just do what the fuck you want to do. So what I mean? That shit's impossible. Like to put it like this, like even this might be an extreme example, but look at the fucking sun. Like the sun has certain properties where it does what the fuck it's supposed to do. The sun isn't over here fucking standing or going to another universe and fucking with they shit. The sun stays here and does what the fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like there's certain like everything has boundaries. There's like no matter how powerful the source is. You know what I mean?
Hey, so what you feel, Al? You think alien life is possible? You think aliens have been here? Like I want niggas on the other side of the spectrum. They shit.
Do I think aliens have been here? I want to say yeah. I mean, they probably. I mean, but even still, so even as aliens, even with the aliens being here, as Marcus is probably trying to say, and I miss a lot of it. But I feel like, you know what I'm saying, like they might just be in a different format that we might not necessarily even have ever seen.
They might look like us.
Or even if we have seen them, we just don't necessarily know that they are aliens. You know what I'm saying? Like, well, no, this is
that would be the easiest.
Nigga, we probably alien. Nigga, how you know we ain't aliens? We might not even be natural to the earth. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all seen Men in Black? Y'all seen Men in Black? They look just
think
like.
Think about it. What other existence? Whatever fucking what creature on this earth is creating the amount of destruction to the planet than humans?
You're right. And we like
everybody else doing what they supposed to. You know what I'm saying?
We're in like a whole different dimension too, like how we exist. So our shit is You might be right.
B.
They out here.
Smart.
What's up?
Have aliens been here or aliens here?
I would assume so. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I think I don't know.
I feel like they've been here.
One thing that they said that is clearly not from here are octopus. Octopus. No, the scientists have said that
I heard that before.
Explain.
They said them motherfuckers cannot be from here. I forget the reasons why, but trust me, Google the shit. Somebody Google the shit. I know.
He's not lying. I've heard those sentiments. They kind of say that octopuses are like aliens.
I just want to know one fact. Why?
Yeah, I'm trying to understand.
That's what I'm saying. Y'all got your laptops. I'm on my phone. Y'all Google that shit.
But all right. So I remember I saw something that was basically saying that like Earth, like as far as like in our galaxy, is like the kind of like the prison, you know what I'm saying, of spirits. So it's the judgment place. So it's like kind of like if you want to ascend to higher levels of consciousness and higher levels of being, you have to live this earth life in order to and ascend from it. So it's like either you go down, like Earth is like kind of like the playground. It's like all right, either you're gonna go up or you're gonna go down, but Earth is the judgment place. That's where you're going, you know what I'm saying? But there's higher levels of existence, there's higher levels of life. There's places in the universe where they don't know what war is, they don't know what conflict is. Everything is like love, everything, you know what I'm saying? And then we live in this 3D world in order to either ascend or stay the same or go down. This is like the judgment place, Earth. You know what I'm saying?
I want to say that's in one of them Egyptian books. I had read. I don't remember like one of the first.
Actually,
I think the Book of Thoth.
It was in the Emerald Tablet.
Yeah, the Book of Thoth. Yeah,
the Book of Thoth. Emerald Tablets.
What you think?
I think that the way they displayed UFOs or aliens over the years, everybody thinks like of a Martian or like this big-headed creature with this, you know what I'm saying, two big eyes and shit like that. But like if you go back in like the movie Prometheus, when you watch a movie like that, it doesn't take, like, you can take something as small as like a microorganism that can technically be an alien. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I don't know. That's a whole different fucking.
And now that you say that, I just want to bring it back. Y'all already know how they say that the Simpsons be on top of shit or whatever the fuck. And I mentioned the octopus. Every time they show the aliens in the Simpsons, it's a fucking green octopus. Whatever the fuck. Y'all remember that shit?
Yeah. I remember seeing the little octopus on Simpsons.
Yeah, they was aliens.
What you think, Shaq?
I think that to Brian's point, there's a lot of different microorganisms and bacteria and shit like that could be here already. That I just don't like to use the word aliens. I feel like, it's something that's not of Earth. I feel like we probably got a lot of things that are not of Earth on Earth right now. And yeah.
Some of the comet or some shit. Yeah.
Instead of saying alien, you can say COVID or
what?
It's like crazy. Like if you think of it that way, I mean, it's like I don't know.
Interesting though.
So have y'all ever thought? All right, so like I remember even when I was reading like the Pie Mander or whatever, and I remember it was saying that like 4% of what like 90% of percent, we only see 4% of like what actually exists. You know what I'm saying, with our physical senses. So it was also saying that your thoughts, right? So you're thinking like the things that you think in your head, you're thinking like, okay, that's just in my head, but you're still emitting a frequency. So that means that when you're emitting a frequency within your thoughts can still be heard from unphysical beings. You see what I'm saying? So so that's how you attract certain spirits towards you. It's not about what you say out your mouth. You can literally attract spirits just by the way you think. So just because y'all can't hear what I'm thinking doesn't mean there's unseen forces on the unphysical plane that can actually hear what you're thinking and can attract certain things to you. So they'll be like, oh, negative thoughts attract negativity, But the reason why, maybe because you're attracting negativity on a non-physical level. You see what I'm saying? So there's spirits and entities that you're attracting because you actually have negative thoughts. So it's like even the positivity. Think about it. Even in prayer, you can pray and not say it out loud, but your prayer can still be met. It can still be sent out. You don't necessarily have to say it out your mouth for that energy to be emitted to wherever you did it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like the same shit.
Yeah, I hear what you're saying.
B said call it COVID, and I want to say it was a documentary or something I had read or whatever, and they was talking about how every time there was like a something crazy that happened on Earth, like the plague or what have you, they saw.
Oh my God.
Somebody saw aliens or something.
Oh my!
You know what I'm
I can't
saying?
believe that either.
What happened?
This game.
I might be slower.
But
I think the money might be fucked up. The money might have got fucked up.
Rockets about to win, son.
Oh,
impossible.
This nigga James Harden.
Nah, they just had the last. Hey,
that was a clutch ass block.
Yeah.
Hey, that was a clutch fucking play. God.
Game over. Game over.
It's like
I don't know if it's just me, but I feel like Chris Paul shouldn't have gave the ball up, bro. Like,
no, that's what I was saying.
Chris Paul almost fucked the game up.
He did. He did almost fuck it up. I thought he was gonna get it back right here. I thought he was getting it back right here, but he didn't do across court.
And you said that some people ain't ready for a spotlight in games like this. And then you had the ball in your hands.
He was calling timeout.
It's Houston ball, right? Hey, it's Houston ball right now, right? The game is over. If it's Houston ball, the game is over.
He was calling timeout.
Houston ball, right?
Yeah.
Hey, he's calling timeout.
The last 15 seconds, this shit is crazy.
They gotta award him the timeout. They gotta award him the
timeout. Just almost
threw all he wants to.
Fucking game away.
And,
that was a clutch fucking play, man.
You want to go home?
Damn.
You want to go?
Hey, good. Kudos to Houston.
Chris Paul want to go home to his family.
Chris Paul almost fucked it up, man.
He did fuck it up.
He did actually. Like right when he.
See the pressure moments, young.
That's actually a foul on Harden, but they're gonna call that.
Yeah, but that was a no.
That looked like a clean block to me.
No, the block. The block
was clean.
The block is clean, and then when he comes down, he grabs his arm. When he comes down, right? Yeah. I mean, it's a minor ticky-tack foul. That's what I'm saying. They're not going to call that if they ain't called it earlier, but.
Rockets.
Oh, they gave him 1.6. This was 1.6 seconds left.
Yeah, when the ball hit the ground. Out of bounds.
Damn, the drama. NBA playoffs. God damn.
Game 7, too. Game 7. He should have kept that.
Oh, my bad. That shit fucked up the whole flow of the podcast. What were we just talking about?
Who was to say that we are aliens? Who said that?
But Phil said that shit last week because he's saying like how like Egyptians kind of like intermarried with like alien technology and stuff like that. So
Anunnaki.
not even then. Like I think like after the fact, after Anunnaki and all that shit.
Remember Stargate? That's basically what Stargate. Stargate was kind of like mixing Egyptians with aliens and shit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, to get even deeper, do you like?
That was the first and last time I seen some black Egyptians on the movie screen.
That was time travel shit.
Yeah,
my bad, Randy.
I don't think it was like time travel. That's like just
yeah, dimensional type shit.
Dimensional jumping and shit. But there are some people say like some people like living among us now are aliens. Like to give out certain names. Like there was like a guy in like the Eisenhower cabinet, Valiant Thor or some shit like that.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like that Men in Black shit. Like
basically like Men in Black.
Yeah, these are like FBI documents that's been released. Or like you got to watch like YouTube videos on like Phil Schneider and like his father. Like he worked.
That's what I was saying. Y'all niggas seen him.
Oh, they gave him a timeout. Sorry.
Oh yeah.
No, they didn't.
I was about to say, fuck. They put
I saw 2.7 go back on the clock. I was confused.
I'm watching this on my phone. Wait,
My bad.
Wait. What happened?
Shit, dog. I don't.
Hey, have you seen the theory that Uma Thurman is like part alien?
She do look weird.
Because she's
Yeah,
tall.
she does.
She look
She about
She's like
6'2". Uma Thurman about a good 6'2".
yeah, she's
Yeah,
like
she probably is.
she's a Nordic alien.
That makes sense. Yeah, that's supposed to be the.
So
the
she like
blonde.
one. She like a Thor. She one of them Thor ass niggas.
Yeah, I mean she's one of the greatest actors of all time.
She a Thor ass nigga.
She's one of them Thor ass niggas.
They said Nikola Tesla was an alien.
Yeah, that nigga probably was. He was special. He was a different. He was
Man, a whole bunch of shit too.
They released. If
Ooh,
you
he
look,
missed the free throw.
they got FBI documents that say
Oh,
he was in contact with alien races. FBI documents.
Ooh,
I
Tesla.
wouldn't be surprised, man.
Y'all seen the movies? Y'all seen the movies?
Real FBI documents.
Hell yeah, man. I need to. If I go down that rabbit hole, I don't stop. I'll be like 6 hours.
I'm gonna post it right here. Real
He's
FBI.
supposed to be the dog.
Yeah.
He's supposed to be the dog.
When he started
Ooh,
talking about
Covington?
free injury, that's where they took him out.
Yep.
And they
Breathe.
took all his shit. They
Mm-hmm.
took, he died, and I remember when he died, they took all his fucking notes, all his information, all that shit.
Yeah. He died poor.
Like
died
Nikola, like Tesla was like the last like super genius nigga. Like like I'm talking about like the Albert Einsteins. Like he was like the most modern version of them niggas.
Not Elon Musk. Not him. Tom
No, the real. Yeah. And what's so crazy about that shit? If they took all his notes and all that shit or whatever the fuck, they have his movies and show how he was, how what he was doing with the magnets and all that shit, making power without the AC currents and all that shit or whatever. And they still not trying to build on that and make no
It's
free
not gonna
shit.
make money for the elites.
That's
See,
fucked up.
it's always the same. It's always the same shit. Like Tesla was basically saying free energy for everybody. He had like a noble. He wanted to do something really good, but the niggas was like, "Fuck that, nigga. We could use that to take advantage of the sheep."
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's just how that shit always is. It's like you have a rapper might have good messaging, and they were like, "Oh, let's pay this nigga X amount of dollars." And now he's gonna start putting out the wrong message because he has that light, he has that power of influence. It's just this is how it always goes, man. It's like niggas might have noble fucking intentions and shit, and then there's a motherfucker with a lot of money, a lot of power, a lot of influence, and buy these niggas
Cancel
out,
that bitch.
or they kill them and take the knowledge, take the information. What the fuck they want to do with it?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, yo, Chris Paul going ham, right?
This game is crazy, bro.
He better take this last shot.
I know,
he gotta take this last shot. Straight up.
I know.
Straight up. He gotta take it.
Like niggas is trying to do a podcast, but goddamn, this shit is intriguing.
Hey, but you want to know what else though? You also got to like the whole to the whole alien thing. You got to also realize too the frequency and the more, like it's like the government itself is becoming more and more like bullish on the fact that there are other planets that you know what I'm saying outside of the solar system that we grew up on. You know what I'm saying? Like they're like kind of like insinuating like they're letting us, they're like preparing us for like, okay, so we actually see this shit, it's like, yeah, that's what we was kind of trying to tell you the whole time type shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's not like really hiding that shit no more. It's like so more so like in your face.
Yeah, and that's the crazy thing about society. I feel like these Illuminati niggas is being blatant. I feel like they're showing us aliens. Like niggas ain't lying. It's like everything is coming to the
like
forefront
even
now,
like the crime and like underlord type shit. It'd be so real. Like all that FC shit with the fucking judge, jury, and all that shit with some people
exactly
off. Like all that shit. It'd be blatant. I'd be like, what
all this
pedophilia
why shit coming out.
I was gonna say that's why I ask if it's just a gesture, if they're just trying to put this shit out here because if the aliens have already been here or whatever, or they may have said, oh, these niggas are dumb as shit, they ain't about shit, they just trying to fuck some shit up. or whatever.
Oh shit, they getting
Y'all niggas.
throws.
Hold up, wait, what?
What?
Hey, the ref called a foul.
Yep.
What kind of?
All I saw was Chris Paul running over to the
Yeah, he
ref.
hit the
I'm
line.
lost. Like,
Hey, Chris Paul is the this also
Oh shit!
this also goes to Randall Point, but Chris Paul is fucking he knows all the rules. Chris Paul knows all the rules, and if you call the foul, you call a foul before you call the timeout. You have to award the foul.
Yeah.
Shit. James Harden.
He missed it.
God damn it! I'm putting it on.
I feel
Is
like
that why he was telling them to check it?
it's so much drama going on, and I can't hear shit. I don't know what the fuck.
I know. If I turn this up right now,
I know. It's like, what the
I see
fuck?
Gallo on the free throw.
Shit.
My shit muted, but it's 1.1 on the clock. It's 1.1 on the clock.
Hold on, everybody turn your TVs off and look at mine, cause I want
It's 1.1 on the clock. He already had the foul shot.
I want to get everybody reaction.
I ain't gonna say shit.
And I don't know. Bezos, I don't know, man. It's just a lot of shit.
It is, but like
him too.
at the same time, like
Leonard Fournette to Tampa Bay. Did you see that?
2 hours late.
We said that earlier.
We had a whole conversation
I didn't know
about
he
that
was
shit.
going to Tampa.
Nigga, you late.
Come on, man. They got so many. Come on, dog.
Put that in the chat.
Hey, he about to miss that shit.
Come on, dog.
He missed it.
I knew it. I knew he was gonna fucking miss that shit.
Yeah. Damn, my shit must be fast because these niggas about to get on the court.
That shit.
Yeah, let's just watch this joint. Let's just watch it.
He definitely said that.
These niggas. Oh, my bad. It's right here though. I can't turn it off. It's right here.
Al cheating. Stop cheating now. Al, stop cheating now.
Look at him. He got the side eye. He got the side eye.
Marcus
turn away.
I know I ain't gonna lie. I can't help it. Like, I'm trying to be fair,
Houston
but I
won.
can't help
Al, stop cheating now.
Houston wins.
I can't help it, yo.
Wow, Simo. Wow. Wow. This nigga said Houston wins.
I'm watching. I muted it though.
Hey, this next round of the playoffs about to be vicious though.
They ain't got no big man. I don't think
But the thing I like about the bubble is that nobody's standing out like that. Like, anybody can still win this shit.
Yeah. See, I know shit, Toronto getting their ass busted.
Because the Clippers and Lakers was supposed to be the favorites, and them.
Damn, he elbowed the shit out that nigga, dog. God damn.
Come on, bro.
Boom. Oh nah. It's
Shut up.
It looked like a hard foul though.
Hey, what's Westbrook the
Hey, you know Chris Paul about to get the ball.
It's over.
Stop.
Oh, these niggas bullshitted. Man, y'all niggas some shit. What the fuck was that?
Oh,
That's whack as fuck.
That was a horrible ending.
Who was that supposed to even be too?
terrible.
Hey, Chris didn't even look like he wanted the ball, man.
He ain't look
He
like
across the court.
bro. Y'all
He
pissed
across
off.
Steven fucking Adams. He was trying to throw that
Passing
in
to? It
Steven
was 3
Adams.
niggas in the same vicinity. Who's you passing to?
That's what I said. Steven fucking Adams for the last 1 second shot. Are you kidding me?
And why didn't Chris Paul shoot the free throw? Like, all of this shit, I don't understand it. You're supposed to be the superstar, bro.
Yeah, I don't know how Gallinari got to shoot that shit.
Gallinari better 3-throw shooter.
It don't matter in clutch. You supposed to have this fucking.
I've said that shit before. Chris Paul, he don't show up in big games.
It's hard.
I said it
Chris
before.
Paul had a triple-double.
Wow.
Okay, those are.
Talk about the moment.
How many
Talk
triple
about the
doubles?
moment.
How many triple doubles? How many games? How
They
many?
actually said he got the most clutch points in
In the league right now this
the
season.
last 3 years. But Chris Paul,
I think Chris Paul got the most clutch points this
he
season.
do.
So do Melo, but how many meaningful games has Melo played?
That whole sequence, that whole last sequence, wow. Mm.
Melo has the most clutch points in the bubble.
No, Chris Paul had it for the season though.
I'm talking in the bubble. Melo got the most clutch points.
Okay.
Really? That's impressive. I was watching Melo the other night. He looked suspect. He ain't the Melo. He ain't the old Melo. He ain't the old Melo.
Of course he not.
I was highly disappointed.
Yeah, they took the L.
How were you disappointed?
Because first off, I was over at the in-laws and shit, and Melo's Puerto Rican and shit, and they was, oh yeah, Melo. I was like, fuck out of here. Bron is out here, dog. He's a man.
Now Melo Puerto Rican though.
Yeah, he's a man out here. Bron is out here. I want him to shit about no Melo. I want to hear no shit about no Melo.
Did y'all hear about the what's it called? The shooting in Southeast today on Orange Street. Yeah. Some dude got shot by the cops. I don't know the ins and outs. I don't know the details. Nothing. I just know somebody got shot by the police today in Southeast on Orange Street.
Yep.
I ain't hear about that.
Really? Yeah, no, I ain't hear about it yet. I'm sure I will though.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
It'll be in a
But I think from what I heard, I think the dude shot somebody first. He shot somebody, was on the run, and then I guess he ended up getting shot by the police. If I'm not mistaken, it was like actually, you know what? I don't even want to speak on it because I'm getting bits and pieces. You know what I'm saying? But I think that's what it is.
Either way, it don't even matter because we just saying last week, was it Jacob or whatever got shot the fuck up. He had no gun. You know what I'm saying? It's like
this one might be different, but this one is an 18-year-old. But did y'all hear about what happened at Cali too in LA?
Nah.
In LA, it was a guy riding a bike, and I think it was South Los
bicycle.
Yes, a bicycle. South Los Angeles police pulled him over because they said he was riding his bike in an unlawful manner. And so
I heard some shit about that. Yeah, what happened?
God damn it!
My bad. No. Yeah, my bad. I was like, all right.
They said he was riding his bike in an unlawful manner, and then so they tried to stop him or what have you. When they stopped him, they got into a scuffle. He had a bag with him. As he had like a bag with him, the bag dropped to the ground, full of like clothes and shit. And as the bag dropped to the ground, they saw a gun that dropped out with the bag, but he was still running away. And then they shot him and lit him up and killed him. Sorry, I don't want to say they lit him up. They shot him and killed him. And then now protesters, why they shot him if the gun was on the ground. It wasn't like he was reaching for it. He was still running away.
Same toilet, different shit. Yeah, that's why I say it don't even matter.
Hey, so even within that, kind of in that same context, as far as like even that whole snitching shit, like how serious do you take it? And is snitches to get stitches taken it too far? Like, what y'all think about that whole concept? Because remember, like just recently we had that whole Tekashi 6ix9ine shit, and that nigga pretty much did get canceled. You know, he came up with that hit song like after the whole incident. But I feel like socially, that nigga's kind of like, he actually really has been kind of like shunned away. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like he's trying his best to be relevant, but ain't nobody fucking with him no more. So, like, what do y'all think? What's y'all overall outlook on that whole snitching shit? Like, do y'all think that's something that's legit? Do y'all think that it's maybe overrated? Like, what's y'all perspective on that shit?
I don't think people cancel him for real. I think.
Once he got out, he made a video with Nicki Minaj.
I'm talking about since then, though. I feel like he kind of like, I don't feel like niggas take him, like, I don't feel like people take him seriously no more.
I think nobody actually took him seriously, like, especially like-minded people like us. But I think he's been, just as popping since he came home.
And now he's doing shit in Chicago. I just saw him in Chicago.
He ain't missed one step.
Yeah.
He missed one step.
Oh, for real? I don't know.
Weird as fuck.
Maybe, man, yeah.
You have to look at him like Trump. You know what I'm saying? Like, you see all this.
I mean, but even outside of Tekashi, like even like, what's y'all overall perspective on that shit? Like, what do y'all think?
Well, outside of Tekashi, as far as snitching, I'm not going to jail for no motherfucking body. You know what I'm saying? I'm snitching. I will snitch. I don't give a fuck. I will snitch. I am snitching. And that was before I had a family.
On what terms? On what terms? On what terms?
What you like?
I think it's like two.
All right. I ain't gonna snitch. I ain't gonna snitch on nobody if it's like you did a five-hand discount, 5-finger discount or whatever at the store. You snatching some Oreos or some bullshit or whatever. But if you out here doing like some real life shit and you tying motherfuckers up and robbing them and doing other shit, and then my name get dragged in the shit, and I have nothing to do with it, nigga. Yeah, I'm not going to jail, bro. I'm not going to jail, dog.
I get
murder shit. I'm not going to jail, dog. I'm snitching. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck if you with the Bloods or whatever goddamn gang you in, gang, nigga. I'm not going to jail. I'm not going to jail. I'm not going to jail, dog. Because I know I'm not getting out there, motherfucker. I'm not going to jail, dog.
I also think that it's also based off of the situation too. What situation, you know what I'm saying? Because let's say some shit happened between you, you know what I'm saying, your wife come home and say, yo, some shit just went down, and you know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't about to snitch on your wife. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, you still feel
well,
that.
You don't have to. There's a law against that. You don't have to testify no shit against your wife if you're married. There's a law about that. So
well then but you see what I'm saying though? I think it's all situational, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, rap. No, I don't know. I feel like that was something that was more so like do you think that was like rap oriented, like hip hop oriented, driven, kind of sorta? Like
I would say that I feel like that snitching shit is like some street shit, but I feel like it became like part of regular life once it became commercialized. I feel like the whole street culture aspect, as soon as it got commercialized, I feel like that shit's been detrimental to us as a people overall, because like we're, you got everyday niggas, like, you know what I'm saying, that who ain't even living that type of lifestyle, but you judging people off that perspective. You know what I'm saying? It's like, we're not even judging people. It's like kind of like you're trying to live up to a perspective that they ain't even that deep. It's like kind of like you in the workplace, and it's like niggas will like look at that shit like, oh, he told on that nigga in the workplace. It's like, nigga, that's not street shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But it's like it's looked at the same fucking way. You know what I mean? I feel like, and the only reason niggas look at it, because like, Tupac would have never said that shit. Oh, you know what I'm saying? It's like Eazy-E would have never did that. You know what I mean? It's like
Jay-Z,
I don't know. I just feel like that. Like there's a lot of unnecessary aspects that we kind of like put into everyday life that has nothing to do with the street life or the street shit at all. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like we kind of accept that shit as our culture, even if you don't live that lifestyle. I feel like that's a problem. You know what I mean?
But that's the thing with the Tekashi shit. He was out here trying to live that lifestyle, bust a nigga, shoot a nigga in his face, all that shit, whatever, blah 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 blah. You know what I'm saying?
I don't even think he was trying to live it. I feel like he was just portraying it because he just wanted to be hot, cool, popular, this, that, and the third. It's like kind of like if it's almost like giving candy to a baby. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, I know if I act this way, I'm going to draw attention to myself. It's like, oh, we know kids like candy. We know kids like sweet shit. I'm gonna give them some sweet shit, and I'm gonna draw attention to myself. It's like Tekashi knows that if I act this way, I'm going to draw people to myself. Like, which, as much as we like to point the finger at Tekashi, is a direct reflection of us as society, where we will let a rainbow-haired nigga actually allow us to pay attention to us. You know what I'm saying? Like, Nipsey said this shit. I know y'all saw when Nipsey said this shit. He said, as much as y'all talk about him, this is a reflection on us. He said this shit probably like a month before he passed, which is true. It's like literally like it's a reflection on us as a society. Like, do we like to consume this shit? Because like if we wasn't consuming it, Tekashi would have never did it.
But people still are though. That's some weird shit. I think it's even weirder now because people still like he posts shit knowing people gonna watch this shit. Like that's the weirdest part.
It's like we love to hate this.
Exactly. But it's like that same shit. Hey, you right, Brian. It's like that same shit where when remember when the media went on like a campaign against Barry Bonds, and it was like, oh, Barry Bonds is like the worst nigga to ever exist in sports. People hated Barry Bonds so much that they would pay front row seats to boo this nigga. You know what I'm saying? It's like the same shit with Tekashi. It's like niggas will pay front row top dollar just to shit on a nigga. You know what I mean? But even within that shows that man possesses something. He has something. You know what I mean? Like, because you're not going to give that energy to somebody who's irrelevant unless they have something, you know, of quality for you to hate on. You know, it's crazy as it seems, but that's just what it is. You know,
I'm gonna say he got quality or nothing. He just has enough. I don't want to say followers, but he has a platform.
Charisma. He got it. Like, that's what I'm saying. He has to have something. Charisma, even if you are the biggest liar, like that's what I mean. Even if you are the biggest liar, you're the most foul ass nigga. If you can attract people to you and make people want to listen to you and hear what you have to say, you're gifted. You have something to offer. Even if it's the worst shit, like niggas want it. Like, how big did this Tekashi nigga get? Like, that means he has something that's attractive to people. You know what I mean? It just is what it is. Even if you don't like him, it is what it is. Because he wouldn't be where he is if that nigga was just like, you know, a fucking dud. Like he had, like that's a reflection of us as a people, as a culture, to even give this nigga attention. This nigga had rainbow colored fucking hair. That just goes to show how clownish niggas are. Like, come on, man. This nigga was like a clown straight up.
Yeah.
And people was taking him seriously. Like, you know what I'm saying? This nigga went on a Breakfast Club, was like,
I was talking about last
Charlemagne, like, I say I'm not a gangster. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck? With rainbow colored hair? What you mean?
But that goes with what I was talking about when they trying to push certain
But Corey, look, we can shit. But look, Corey, we can shit on Tekashi as much as we want all day. But there's so-called real niggas, right? That was part of those gangs, black men who was co-signing this Spanish nigga with rainbow colored hair, saying nigga all day, every day. You know what I'm saying? He was saying nigga this, nigga that in his rhymes, and had black men behind him supporting him. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the motherfucking day, that's what happened. You know what I'm saying? So that's a reflection of us, you know, as a people. I'm not trying to say that us as a black people. I'm just saying as an overall culture, we gave energy to this nigga. That's why he became who he became.
Hoes dancing to it, and then
I
running.
don't know. Okay, but do y'all? But I'm gonna ask this: do y'all know anybody? I don't think anybody in this group anyway. Do y'all know anybody that actually liked Tekashi?
No.
You know what I'm saying? That's like
I don't think I listened to a whole Tekashi song in my life.
It's just a bunch of screaming. I heard a couple of his songs. I'm like, damn, why is this nigga he's just screaming?
He remind me.
Hear this shit.
He remind me of Onyx. Remember Onyx back in the day? Slam. You know how them niggas used to yell and scream? He's just like them niggas. He's like Onyx. He's like literally like the new version of them niggas.
It's like, calm down, bro. You need a lithium pill or some shit.
But them Onyx niggas used to scream, and I remember I watched an interview with Onyx, like back when they was in their prime. Them niggas was reckless. Them niggas said any fucking thing out their mouth. Like just type in Onyx interview back when them niggas was popping. Them niggas was reckless as fuck. Like them niggas seemed like they came from no structure. Like they was like untamed animals. That's kind of how them niggas was acting back then. Like them niggas was wild.
And I will say this: the only actual tracks that I'm not even gonna say I enjoyed, but I actually listened to of Tekashi was when he featured somebody that was like a Nicki Minaj or somebody. I remember he had a joint with I forgot his name. A Puerto Rican rapper. I forgot his name. Shit. Anuela. I like Anuela. But yeah, it's like his regular shit. I'm not listening to none of that shit. Listen to none of that shit. He didn't really have nothing to say to me anyway. I'm not about to listen to some fucking 20-year-old nigga screaming on me and shit. Get the fuck out of here, little nigga. Ain't make no sense. What y'all niggas up here putting in the goddamn...
Simo, you wild, yo.
What I do, dog? What I do now, dog?
Nah, you good. You ain't do shit. You good. But yeah, man, that's just all. I don't know. So I mean, did we actually come to a conclusion of this conversation? Because I feel like, you know, this shit was like niggas just, you know what I mean?
It was a hate Tekashi 6ix9ine.
Nah, I mean that.
Yeah, I know, but even within that, like even if Tekashi never existed, snitching would still be a thing. So like you know what I mean?
I don't know.
It's deeper than just him.
Yeah.
Like how you
He's just the poster child right now.
always taught growing up. Stop tattletelling all the time. Stop snitching. But I think that was more so like yo, like that was always in like in relation to like your friends or your brother or your sister,
right?
X, Y, and Z. Like it, like
there was some little dumb shit though. It wasn't no real shit.
To the extent where I may have to do jail time type shit. You know what
right? Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not about to take the rap for nobody, but at the same time, go out of my way to tell on somebody. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. It's like I said, it's situation.
Hey, I will say I agree with that. I agree with that, Brian. And what I would say within that, like even within me personally, it's like I be feeling beneath myself if I tell on somebody. Like I'm just being honest. Like I feel like if I'm in the workplace, I don't know. I'm just not lying. I be feeling like, that person created their karma. Let that karma, you know what I'm saying, do what it do to them. Like I feel like I'm interfering with karma when I'm telling on somebody. If that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's like I don't even like to do that shit. Like even when I know that motherfucker wrong, like I don't like to do that shit. That's just me personally. You know what I'm saying? It's like you know what I mean? It's like I just look at it. I look at shit like that like a karma thing. It's like I'm fucking with karma. I'm stepping in the middle. I'm trying to take it in my own hands and not letting that person, you know, reap what they sow. If that makes sense. You know what I'm saying?
I agree with that.
We all fuck with Dipset though. We all fuck with Dipset, and I remember they came out with them T-shirts, Stop Snitching T-shirts and shit. We was all fucking with the
conversation though, right? I remember Cam did that interview. He's like, if like somebody's grandmother gets shot next door, like, are you gonna tell? He's like, no, I'm gonna say nothing. Remember that shit?
I remember that shit.
Yeah, I remember that. And they asked the nigga that was like, if it was a serial killer in your neighborhood and you knew that who it was, would you tell? He was like, I wouldn't tell, but I make sure I move my family out of the neighborhood. I'm like, hey, appreciate the unity, Cam. Thanks for thinking about your community, bro. Thanks for thinking about everybody else.
I get it though. I get it because he was actually living that lifestyle. But niggas like us, no, I'm not living that lifestyle. So if I know a motherfucker,
but living a lifestyle, like your kids play with them kids, and like, you know what I'm saying, like
I know, but what does living a lifestyle have to do with being a serial killer?
Yeah. I think you're just trying.
I'm talking about out here. You're out here with drug dealers and like real. I'm not talking about real nigga. I'm not talking about selling no weed. You out here selling toes.
I'm saying, but is that in alignment with being a serial killer? Because I don't know. Some part of me, I don't think I've ever said this out loud, but like I be feeling like we be looking at niggas with psychopathic tendencies and be like, he a real ass nigga because he's heartless, he's emotionless.
It might not be in alignment with an actual what we think.
You know what I'm saying?
As a serial
it's like the more psychopathic you are, the stronger you are. You know what I'm saying? The realer you are, because you're such a psychopath. That makes you so real.
I got it's 5 of us in here, right? That's all 5 of us is in the whip, right? We ride down. We're going down 495. let's say I got some shit on me that I ain't even tell y'all niggas about, right? We get pulled over, and the cop like, yo, if don't nobody say nothing, I'm taking all y'all to jail, right? So in that instance, like, are you snitching? Like you know that it's mine, but like, are you snitching to the cops to say, yo, the B, that's your, or are you expecting for me to speak up? And
that's your shit.
I would expect for you to speak up. I would expect for you to speak up in that moment.
Yeah.
I would expect.
Right. Okay.
As my dog, you know what I'm saying? As my dog, I expect you to speak up and not fuck everybody else shit up. You know what I'm saying?
A lot of people feel as though that they have friends or they are surrounded by people who would do that in that situation, but they're not. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Find out where
that's real.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's real, Brian. I had a nigga straight up say, if you in a car with me and some shit is in my car and I'm getting locked up, I'm taking you there with me. I had a nigga straight up say that to me.
What? Oh yeah, nah.
Hey, yeah, well,
that was the last day I seen that nigga.
Hey, Randall, where we used to work at back in the day, a nigga we used to work at saying that shit. I was like, whoa, bro. Like, I'll never fucking go anywhere with you, niggas. Like,
exactly.
Like, how you just admitting that shit?
Let me separate my ass.
Like, you just openly saying
fuck
that?
That
like,
shit.
what the fuck?
Pause.
Whatever, nigga. Fuck that. I'm separating my ass.
Ew.
Whoa. Separate my ass. Fuck that shit.
Whoa, stop it. For real.
Y'all little young niggas. Y'all little young niggas over here.
I think that's the biggest part of the podcast. We're going to need group here.
Fuck
hey,
that.
what just happened? What just happened?
That's what happened. That's what I'm separating my ass so they don't separate my ass.
Stop saying that. Stop saying it.
Oh.
You're stupid, dog. Mm-hmm.
Time out, yo. Time, please, somebody.
I ain't going down. Let me put it that way. I ain't going down. I ain't going down, Charlie Brown. I'm not. I am not.
It's getting worse.
I keep digging the grave.
It's terrible.
Yeah.
Fuck that shit.
Literally.
Just so y'all know, I'm singing like a canary out here. I'm singing. Fuck that shit.
Now before or after you spread your ass?
Separate.
Hey, y'all see CP3 doing the post interview? That nigga can't even hold his head up. He can't even hold his head up right now. That nigga's hurt.
People down.
I'm looking at him right now. He's not even showing his face. Like, he straight up got the mask on and his head down.
You know what time it is.
Hey, yo, Miami is not playing.
Miami is not playing with niggas. And for real, all they need, if they get one more fucking player, that's a fucking championship squad. Like, you know, undeniable. Damn, Chris Paul.
They think they got Bron and Chris Bosh and D Wade.
Can I ask a hard question?
Yeah.
Hey, who got the best food? Baby shower food, graduation food, birthday food,
This question good.
funeral food.
Funeral food? God damn, I'm gonna have to say it. I'm gonna have to be the nigga and say funeral food.
Say it again. Wait, what is it?
I'm gonna have to be the nigga and say funeral food.
Baby shower food. I gotta put wedding in there too. Baby shower food, wedding food, birthday food, and funeral food.
You gotta say funeral food, dog. It's comfort food, dog. It's comfort food.
I was gonna go with wedding.
Comfort.
Yeah, wedding food be right.
Wedding food be good. It be good.
What was the first one you said? I don't know. Baby
shower food.
Hey, surprising. You be like, damn, I'm about to leave. Like,
This y'all folks? This y'all folks? This you about to get into?
Y'all know them?
You in good hands, my man. You are in good hands. That's not a good question.
It is a good question. I'm gonna break it down. So I'm gonna go. Baby shower food to me is like appetizer food. Baby shower food do be bomb, but like you legit about to get like a little small ass little baby plate. You can go back as many times as you want, but you're gonna get a baby plate. So I'm gonna throw that one out. That's gonna be my last choice. Wedding food is gonna be second for me, simply because I'm sorry. Birthday food would be last for me.
People like, oh, you got birthday area. You ain't gotta go that hard.
Yeah, exactly. Birthday food last. Baby shower food second to last. Wedding food second, third to last, or what have you. Just because like with wedding food be bomb. Don't get me wrong, but wedding food, it be so much going on. You be like dressed to the nine. You be trying to like impress. You don't necessarily want to really dive in deep at a wedding, and then you also want to. Hopefully, you still want to party and you still want to enjoy the reception. Funeral food, I don't know. Funerals be like 2 hours long as it is. You go to the different place, and then it seemed like everybody put everything into that funeral food. Yeah? I'm going.
Yeah, Corey.
They put their foot in that thing, boy. Put their drawers in that potato salad, boy.
Hey, guess what? Guess what's on the menu at every single funeral? Guess what?
Fried chicken.
Rolls and fried chicken. Every single time. You're going to get some good rolls and you're going to get some good fried chicken.
Hey, that whole time, I swear you might
and
get
potato salad.
You ever get too. Some of the best greens too.
Oh, yeah. The greens of collard. The collard of greens. Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
That's real though.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Good rolls.
Them greens be soaking, boy.
Good rolls.
Funeral food always got the best desserts too, like the cakes and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yo,
I told you I had to be that nigga and say the funeral food, and then I say weddings, because you know weddings, they must be trying to show out and have the best of what you can have, dog. But that funeral food is comfort food, and that shit is like fucking Thanksgiving. This is like fucking Thanksgiving out of nowhere. You know what I'm saying? That shit, they be having some shit, especially a black funeral, boy. Boy, you might get lucky and have some Big Mac and cheese. You might get lucky.
For your wedding, y'all food was slamming. Y'all had the dual entree.
Yeah, you got to eat good, dog. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. The weddings, they must be trying to stop.
They had the lobster tacos at the what they call it, the cocktail hour.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. With the crab cakes and all that
stuff. The
cocktail hour.
In Corey's wedding, like it seemed like there was a point where everything just went left. Like Bama's was good, and then niggas was fucked up. Like it wasn't in between.
Because we shouldn't have had that cocktail hour. We shouldn't have had it. We should have just went into the dinner and then you get your drinks or whatever. Niggas was already fucked up and shit.
No, we enjoyed that.
It was like, oh shit, this shit is an open bar. This shit is open bar. Give me that.
Then after they had a nigga like passing out sliders like after.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man.
Let me get that.
They was cutting niggas off at the bar, dog. They was cutting niggas off at the bar. I was like, no, you had too much. That's much Black Label. Too much. Calm it down.
That's why I had to stand next to you. They wasn't gonna turn you down.
Mm-hmm. Pull up, dog. Pull up. I need that. I need that.
I knew it was when I was dancing on the damn dance floor. I was, oh yeah, it's I done had a little too much.
Hey yo, yeah, that was a moment. That was definitely.
We don't even dance. We don't even dance.
The whole child.
Did everybody answer?
On what?
Question. The baby shower, funeral.
What'd you say, Marcus?
It was. I think I said what was it? Baby shower, funeral. What was the other? Oh, I said wedding.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Wedding and funerals.
Because the thing I like about weddings, you get like it's like a meal with everything. You know what I'm saying? It's like as soon as you walk in, you got some food. Then you got people passing around food. Then you got options at the table. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know, or you know, they just give you, you know. So I don't know. And then you get dinner, dessert at the end. So yeah.
I think it'd be all about like the lead up. If like the wedding take long or the funeral take long, that
you know the thing I like about weddings, I like how they like the creativity. I like, you know, how like everybody has their own little personal little, you know what I'm saying, little umph to it. Like everybody got their own shit. Like I like that you know, it doesn't have to be perfect. It's just about like, you know,
it's never the same thing. It's never the same thing.
Hey, real nigga, y'all be watching them wedding shows with y'all girls?
Yeah, I gotta.
I watched the. I don't know what you mean by wedding shows, but I seen like the was it the Married at First Sight and that one was like that. I watched them joints. I was like, look at these motherfuckers. They don't know shit.
What you say,
They don't know shit.
I said there was I think it was a couple people from this area that was on that joint.
Yeah.
I
knew a couple of motherfuckers. Fuck
all right,
yeah.
but let's move on though, because I don't like this shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, we done made the point. All right, so let's move on, because you know what I'm saying?
I got
about wedding shows and shit.
When you in elementary school, were you a packer as far as lunch? Were you a packer or were you a
pause? Not good.
Yeah.
Like if you like, what was your favorite thing that you would pack in your lunchbox? Or if you did buy your meals at school, what was your favorite meal from school?
Nigga, pizza. I was a buyer, nigga.
I used to like the breakfast pancakes. I used to like them joints, and I used to like the what else I used to like? I used to like Pizza Fridays, of course. Looking forward to Pizza Fridays.
Hot fries.
At some point in high school, they started serving the boardwalk fries. I don't know if y'all had that shit in high school.
Man, what school was you at? Nigga, we ain't had no boardwalk fries.
Hey, Marcus.
Oh, y'all niggas in Montgomery County. Y'all got money out there. Yeah, I'm PG County. We don't get boardwalk fries.
Hey, shut up. Did y'all have the ham and cheese croissants?
And, yeah, we had them joints, but I don't think I like them shits like that. And I definitely used to always avoid them fucking.
Y'all Mo County niggas don't know the struggle.
Some shits was trash.
No, the struggle. Y'all niggas like the wealthiest county in fucking Maryland. What the fuck?
Exactly. Shit.
Hey, when PG be like saying shit like that, I'm like, nigga, like
y'all don't know the struggle.
Yeah, y'all niggas was like living like large back then. Like,
exactly, yeah. Y'all gotta understand we're a minority. Like, that's what y'all be understanding. Like y'all niggas, look at all niggas, they be doing good. We be around, we the black people amongst white people. That's what y'all niggas don't be understanding. Like,
people like, oh,
y'all got good lunches out there. Y'all got good lunches out there.
People like, oh, y'all Moco, and then we go to people's houses. Them houses big as shit. I'm like, what?
Exactly. Y'all niggas better get that reduced lunch. Y'all better get that reduced lunch and stop playing out here. That 40-cent lunch.
Hey, but you know what I understand? See, you know there was like this little. I can't speak for everybody, but like there was like a little there was a program back in the day where they was like, it still goes on to the day, where they was moving like single mothers from out of DC to the suburbs. You know what I'm saying? So like a lot of niggas is out here because of that shit. You know what I'm saying? They got a whole family from DC, whole ties from DC, but they in Montgomery County. You know what I'm saying? Because of a program. You know what I'm saying? That's what niggas don't be understanding. But guess what? I'm talking about, your whole fucking background is nigga shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you from, you know what I'm saying? Like, but you know what I'm saying? But you in the suburbs. That's what people don't be understanding. Like, that's a lot of black people be out there because of that. Look at the full moon. Look at that. Is that the moon in your background, Corey?
Yeah, I'm fucking with it.
I don't know. She was trying to tell how you was doing that shit. I was like, God damn. But yeah.
Al, was you a packer or buyer?
So of course, going into high school, I was always a packer going into high school. But then high school, I became a buyer. In high school, I think my regimen was like literally. I think that's when I started eating shitty, like legit shitty, like with the whatever the $4 that it would be like the grandma cookies. I would get the grandma cookies. I would get like fries or some dumb shit from my snack line, and then whatever the hell else. And then luckily, like, you know what I'm saying, I think it was like junior year, that's when I was able to sneak off campus and go to like the different fast food restaurants every day. And that shit made it even worse.
Nigga, what high school you went? You went to Duval, right?
No, I went to Flowers.
Oh shit, they're right over here. Yeah, I almost went to Flowers. Okay.
Yeah. So.
That's what's up.
I was eating fucking free lunch since elementary school, and then when I like got to like high school and shit, like I was still eating that shit, but then I would get off out of school and then like go to like Chipotle and shit like that. Like people had to show me that shit. That shit was live.
Yeah.
Burritos used to be like when they first started, their burritos used to be like this big.
Hell yeah. Yeah. Like you used to eat one and that shit used to like.
Real shit. You said Chipotle?
Immediately.
That's your first time? I was in high school. Like first.
I remember Starbucks. The first Starbucks when we were in high school came out right there in Tinleytown. That was like one of the first Starbucks in this.
Lido's was just start popping. Like Lido's was just start popping.
You said Kinko's?
Lido's.
Oh, Lido's. That's when everybody used to go into the Best Buy and just crank their music.
Y'all some niggas.
Nigga.
Hey, be in the Best Buy deep as shit. Like, yo, I'm about to listen. That's when the 3-6 Mafia, what was that? When the Smoke Clears came out, I believe.
Yeah, because that was high school. Mm-hmm.
What was the Riding Spinners joint? The Riding Spinners was what album was that?
I think that was when the Smoke Clears.
That might have been when the Smoke Clears. I think that's when that was.
Or was that the Unbreakables or Untouchables?
Unbreakables.
I don't know, but Unbreakables.
No, you're right. It was Unbreakables. You're right. It was Unbreakables.
What was that joint you named the other day, Randall? It was a 3-6 Mafia album you named that you was like niggas be sleeping on, don't be talking about.
It's probably Unbreakable.
All right, well, it was Unbreakables, When the Smoke Clears, fucking, I think Getty, probably like two Project Pat joints.
Getty Green is
but like
Project.
they got about like all you need to listen to is about 5 or 6 fucking 3-6 albums, and you don't need to listen to nothing else. Like that's all you need from the niggas. Like they got like
Smackdown
classics. You know what I'm saying?
I remember the first time I heard
Laying the Smackdown. That's another one. That's a great one. Forgot about that one.
First time I heard that Bin Laden music, and I was like, "Oh, yeah, this shit." Yes,
but even remember back when what was that joint? Gotta Stay Fly. Remember that shit came out? Like that shit, like you know what I'm saying? That shit was monumental. And it was another one that came out. They had another song.
Get Throat.
Damn, what was the other joint?
I was disappointed with them niggas though.
Hey, Mark, I think what you talking about? It was that just dun 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 dun.
What you talking
That
about?
pussy got you whipped. That pussy got you whipped.
Remember that album?
That jump.
They had a rack, my man. They had so many joints though, man. Like I said, the DNA of all this shit that's out now, like as far as like these like you know rap trap niggas like Migos, that shit is all 3-6 Mafia. Like they kind of created that whole like you know. Like the darkness in rap, you know what I'm saying? Or like the darkness, South bounce, trap feel is all them niggas. Like, you know what I'm saying? Straight up.
You know, it's wild.
Straight
Like,
them niggas.
in one of his songs, like, he said Migos got their shit from 3-6. And then, like, niggas was like in the upper. No, they didn't. Like, who was like,
Migos say that? I didn't hear the last thing you said. You said Migos got their style from 3-6, and then I didn't hear what you said after that.
Like, Migos rap is from like 3-6, like Juicy J, like that bouncy type, you know.
Like 3-6 Mafia was the first niggas rapping like that.
But 2 Chainz said that shit in one of his songs, and people jumped on 2 Chainz for saying this shit.
But it's the truth. If you like, the only reason why I know that because I used to listen to them niggas heavy. Like, if you listen to like Lord Infamous, like all them niggas, like Lord Infamous's flow is like Cardi B takes Lord Infamous flow. Like, it's like that's the shit that be going on. Like, but niggas don't be like listen to some 3 6 Mafia shit. Listen to Cardi B. Listen, and you know who Meg is? Pimp C. Meg is literally the female version of missing female version of UGK. That's what Meg is. Pimp C. If you listen to her flow and her style, she call herself Tina Snow, and he's Tony Snow.
Will never be.
But I'm trying to say that that's her biggest influence is Pimp C.
I'll say.
I think Migos also got some Bone Thugs and Harmony elements to them too.
Who?
Yeah, they do.
Who?
3 6.
3 6.
Those.
Remember they was beefing.
Yeah.
But they also used to compare 3 6 and Bone too. So yeah.
I think Offset is like the most talented nigga in the job. Like that nigga be rapping for real.
Did y'all niggas come with me? I swear one of y'all niggas, some of y'all niggas, somebody went with me to the 3 6 show out this joint. We were still going to Bowie and shit.
Nah.
But we went. It was a Howard Hughes. It was you.
B, you was there too. We went to the 3 6 show.
Yeah.
It was
at the Palladium or some shit. I was disappointed. They was breaking up fights and shit. I was like, nigga, that's all y'all.
No. Oh yeah, we went to that jump. But B, I'm talking about another jump. We was at Howard Theater.
Where the chick earled up the whole.
Yeah.
Oh.
He was passing out like birthday cake on stage.
That was his birthday. Yeah. That was his birthday. Juicy J.
Hey, that was the first time I seen DJ Paul with the fucking arm and shit. I was like, damn, I ain't know this nigga. I ain't never know this nigga had that shit.
You got a little Captain Hook jump.
He got a little Captain Hook jump. Like, what the fuck?
So back to the food joint, right? All right.
He said he got the Captain Hook joint.
Thanksgiving or 4th of July?
Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving, nigga.
Easy. That's an easy one.
Thank you.
I will say they got the crabs out. They got the crabs and scrimps and shit for 4th of July. Scrimps.
Or 4th of July. That's what you gotta do.
You said what?
Memorial Day or 4th of July. Or is that Labor Day? Which one?
Either three.
Either three.
Either three. I can't really.
Why'd you post that? I'm lost. Why'd you post that?
Probably go with 4.
What happened?
You gotta look at it.
Why'd you post that?
Wait, what happened? Wait, what?
Look at the text messages. But nah, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna actually if we
hold on. Wait.
If we go on Thanksgiving or 4th of July, I'm gonna go 4th of July, just because I'm a big seafood guy. So the seafood, they're like being able to come back and eat the seafood later.
Wow.
Oh,
he's trying to get them crabs.
Wow.
Yeah, I actually 4th of July with crabs is definitely that's a good argument. But I don't know, man. I just fuck with the whole Thanksgiving family, the food, cooking, you know what I'm saying? So I think I would take Thanksgiving over 4th of July, but 4th of July being in the summertime, you know what I'm saying? Fireworks, you outside, cooking out on the grill. Like that's a good battle. That's a good battle. But I'm gonna still go with Thanksgiving still though. I feel like you
sit on your.
I mean, there's certain things you eat on Thanksgiving that you eat every day. You know what I'm saying? It's like the combination of food you get on Thanksgiving is only gonna get on Thanksgiving.
And football.
Yeah.
And football. I didn't even think about football. I got to throw football. Football is like fireworks on 4th of July. You know what I'm saying? It's like the same shit.
But the only thing about football the only thing about 4th of July, football on Thanksgiving is after you eat all that shit, you know how hard it is to sit up and watch a fucking game.
I don't know how I used to back in the day. I'm out of separate myself a little bit, like compared to how I used to do. So
You got
I try to keep myself up.
All right, so what about 4th of July or New Year's?
4th of July.
4th of July. Because New Year's is more like a party. It'd be some bullshit out there. Some bullshit food. Niggas have hors d'oeuvres and shit.
Yeah, I'm going 4th of July. New Year's, you also got the motherfucking the surge prices that you go and incur any restaurant you go to and shit.
Mm-hmm. But you talking about going to a restaurant though? That's different.
Yeah, I'll take New Year's third after those two. I would put 4th of July and Thanksgiving before New Year's.
I think we should have a New Year's podcast. I'm just saying it right now.
Oh yeah, you already know what's gonna happen.
Hey, like it like if we want to like really make money, like really make money, we should like make up a holiday and capitalize on it.
Yeah.
Make up a holiday.
I know. Which one is more black?
What?
No, just make up a whole new holiday.
Oh, a black holiday. Okay, cool.
Like, what's more profitable than Black Friday or shit like that? Black Friday?
More profitable than Black Friday?
That Black Friday be starting at like Christmas Day at like 5 p.m. now. And Walmart.
Yep.
Black Friday is supposed to be after Thanksgiving.
Yeah, he meant Thanksgiving.
I thought Black Friday was like the first week after Thanksgiving or some shit like that.
That Friday.
Or that Friday after Thanksgiving, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Not corporate Black Friday. Big business Black Fridays. That should start same day as Thanksgiving.
Same day as what?
Thanksgiving.
I think that's a new switch. I think that's a new switch too, per se. Like I think that's not necessarily.
Last year I stopped at Target, not knowing. I just came in there for like a bottle of water, and people were lined up for Black Friday, and I went in there and I got like I got an echo. Like I just happened to be in there, and Black Friday was going down.
Not, but
this nigga went in at Target for a bottle of water. All these niggas out here going crazy and shit.
It was like 6 p.m.
Excuse me, I just want to get a bottle of water. Excuse me. Excuse me.
I was just getting that. I think that's just like a new shift as far as like the last like 10 years or so, like that, where niggas start like, or not even the last 10, probably like the last 5. Like, all right, we're gonna sell on Thanksgiving. We're not even gonna wait till the day after Thanksgiving. We're gonna sell on Thanksgiving now.
Thanksgiving night, yeah. Yeah, they be opening their stores up at midnight.
No, midnight no more. It's like 5 p.m., 6 p.m.
Oh, no, they doing too much. I ain't going out that jump. Nigga, I'm eating around that time. And football's on. I don't got no time.
But some people live for that shit. Like that shopping.
They crazy.
They
got no life.
It's not even really on the low. That should just be marked down for that day.
Yeah.
They still making money.
That's crazy. The savages.
They're getting rid of old stock for real.
Yes, for the low.
Mm-hmm. The savages. And I know like half the shit that I don't even want. I don't need or want.
Y'all ever like look at like Black Friday mayhem like on YouTube, like old people punch other
niggas getting trampled over and shit.
That shit is crazy.
It'd be so ignorant. It'd be so ignorant. So ignorant.
A toaster or some shit, some stupid shit.
Like, nigga, how much bread are you gonna toast? Like, come on, dog. How much bread are you gonna toast?
It'd be old people just rolling around for no reason.
Mm-hmm.
You know that you can get this shit online, right?
Mm-hmm. A goddamn air fryer.
Make Jeff Bezos richer. Get that shit on Amazon. Come on. It's doing too much. Too fucking much.
They be having the niggas be strong as shit with them 70 inches TV.
No bullshit. And throw it in your car and run down the damn aisle.
Exactly. Let's go. These niggas need to play fucking lineman or some shit in the NFL, dog. Let's go. Let's get this thing.
They should have a game show called like Black Friday.
Lord, that'd be fucking stupid. That'd be fucking stupid.
A bunch of shit and try to get out the store in like a certain amount of time. Do y'all watch that on Netflix? That Floor is Lava joint. I
seen that joint. I watched that joint.
I love game shows, bro. I love game shows. Or it's another joint on Netflix where they count like the money and the coins and try to guess it. But they be awake for like 24 hours.
Yeah, that shit funny too. Yeah, I watch
that show. That is a good.
What's the name of it? I ain't seen that one. What's the name of it?
Like Stay Awake or something, or it's like called Awake or like Stay Awake.
Yeah, that shit's funny.
Watch that jump.
So what you gotta do? You gotta count money.
All right. They set like a bunch of people up in a room, and they got like a bunch of coins in the middle of the room, and they gotta count as much coins as they can, but they have to remember the number.
Oh, okay. I seen that, John.
Put you up for 24 hours, but after 24 hours, they ask you like a series of questions that make you do a series of games to win the whole money that you counted.
Mm-hmm.
But you have to be
that shit is crazy.
You can't keep the money.
I can't function without my sleep, dog. I can't.
That's what I'm It's the wildest game.
Yeah, I seen like a couple of episodes. Yeah, I seen that, John. I was like, what the fuck are these niggas doing counting all these goddamn quarters and shit?
I think it's called Wait.
It might be. I seen that, John. Doing dumb shit out here.
Yeah, but that the lava joint is funny though.
Yeah.
Travis be taking that joint.
Yeah. They be getting fucked up trying to get to that last step, nigga. They be getting fucked up. Fucking all their knees and shins up. Boy, they getting fucked up. You know?
It don't never match. It'd be like a bunch of like firemen, then it'd be like a single mom and like her like soft ass kids. Like teams don't ever match up.
That was the first episode.
Yeah.
That's a good job.
Or it'd be like co-workers, like teachers, and then it'd be like fucking like
brothers and shit. I seen them motherfuckers. I was like, I'd have ate that joint up. They ain't doing shit out here.
Well, you
think stupid as shit.
Flat on your face. You try to make that a little pyramid jump. You've been flat on your face. I know you what I'm talking about.
Oh, the first joint, the pyramid jump. Like, dog, what are y'all doing out here? This shit is too easy. It's too easy.
You would have fell on your face. That shit look slippery. Little. All right.
They don't know shit. They don't know shit. They ain't no real games. Like the super aggro crack, dog. They ain't doing no real games.
Global guts.
They ain't doing no real games out here.
You to bring back Gladiator.
What was the kids games that y'all niggas wanted to do? That was my joint. That was my joint. The super aggro cracks.
Yeah, I wanted to do that shit. I wanted to do that. In the Legends of the Hidden Temple, I wanted to do that shit.
I wanted to be a Green Ranger so bad.
What about the Double Dare jump with the
yeah, Double Dare was dope.
Yeah, I wanted to do that shit too.
I wanted to do the was it? I want to say it's Gladiator or whatever. Where it's like you running through. They had like there's so many different obstacles. Like they had the jump where you was running through and like they was throwing the balls at you and then they was.
The American Gladiator. Yeah, I wanted to do that shit. You talking about American Gladiator, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I wanted to do that shit.
Grown people jump.
Them niggas' names is like Turbo and Nitro and shit.
Yeah. Turbo and Nitro. I remember them names. Yep. Yeah. I remember that shit. Damn. Where them fucking games? Them games
was crazy because like that shit really looked like you was living through that.
You had to know some shit.
I'm gonna set that shit up for my birthday party one year.
Let's do it.
After that joint, Are You Afraid of the Dark came on right after that shit.
That's my fucking show. Yeah, that's my fucking show.
Nah,
man, it was Ren and Stimpy, then all that, then Are You Afraid of the Dark, dog? That was my lineup for Friday night, dog. That was my lineup. And then fucking what was it? Nick at Night came on. Got I Love Lucy and shit bullshit coming on.
Lucy came on. Yeah.
And the Monsters and shit.
And what was the jump with the Fonz? Happy Days.
Happy Days.
That should come right after I Love Lucy.
Mm-hmm.
I used to like the witch joint, Bewitched.
Which one?
Hey, remember that joint?
She did a nose shit.
Like go like this with her nose. And
yeah. Mm-hmm. I remember that jump.
Now remember that joint called "Wait Till Your Father Gets Home"? Remember that shit?
Mm-hmm.
And the song was like "Wait Till Your Father Gets." Like I don't know. I just remember waking up in the middle of the morning so many times.
Yeah.
And that shit being on, and it's like trapped in my head. You know what I'm saying?
And I ain't never seen no ass whipping on that.
I remember just waking up in the middle of the night.
They should have whipped some ass in that. You can't be playing that song.
Yeah, the kids would be like, "We know." Like I remember that shit.
There should have been some whipping some asses on that jump, boy. You can't have that song playing. Wait till this nigga
just
get
remember
home.
waking up in the morning in the middle of the night so many times and hearing that damn song. Like I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
oh my God, yo,
the joint. Yeah, dog, you can't have no fucking theme song like that. Ain't nobody got no ass whoopings out here, dog. You know what we was living through. We getting ass whoopings.
Exactly.
This is the whitest show on earth, dog. Where are they at? Where your pappy at?
I think that was Cartoon Network. That was Cartoon Network.
Hey, yo, Cartoon Network used to be wild, yo.
And Johnny Quest.
Yeah.
Johnny Quest, Johnny Bravo.
And Haji, Johnny Bravo.
Hey, any of y'all watch
Rich and Base Ghosts?
No, I don't. I mean, I didn't. My son, I think was watching that for a little bit.
Watch what? What'd you say?
Rick and Morty?
What'd you say?
Rick and Morty.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I seen a couple episodes. I think they got on Netflix or some shit. I seen that shit is wild. The niggas like a scientist and shit or something.
That should be wild.
Yeah, that shit wild.
That shit's so smart too. That's what make it more wild.
Mm-hmm. This nigga's always going into other dimensions and shit.
Yeah.
What?
Wow.
All right.
Let's wrap.
All right. Thank y'all for tuning in for Overtime. Definitely was, you know what I'm saying, a classic episode.
Not you. Not you.
Hope y'all enjoy yourself. Hope y'all had a good time. You know, it was feeling the vibes like we was. You know what I'm saying? Definitely. You know what I'm saying? Conversation was flowing. All different types of, you know what I'm saying? All different levels. So, you know what I'm saying? Tune in to the next one. Subscribe. Comment. Like the video. And we'll see y'all soon. Peace.
I'm about to go take a squiddy.
HTTR.